Okay, I think we're live. So I have a choice. I can do pork chops, I can do wings, or I could do steaks, but probably keep those for tonight. What will it be? I think these will be done pretty quick, so I think I'm going to go with the tried and true pork chops here. Unless those other two people who are on think I should do something else. Well, since everybody's too shy to say, tell me what I should cook, I will do the pork chops. Okay, I'm going to do a little mix here. I'm going to do 2 of these with salt and pepper. And a little bit of garlic powder. And the third one, I'm going to do some, I'll just call it Tony's seasoning. I gotta rinse my hands again. Gonna do a little salt. Some pepper. And cannot forget the garlic powder. And say goodbye to the steaks and the wings. I did not hear a vote. Kirby. Why, buddy? I should have preheated this with my cooking grate, my Chef Tony grate, but I did not. So it'll take another couple minutes to cook. Little Evo spray on there. I'm going to put the 2 salt, pepper, and garlic powder on the ends and the Creole in the middle so I don't forget. What do I want to cook these at? Yeah, I usually do these at 400, but I didn't put the grate in there this time. So, I probably might have to take it out a little sooner and maybe do a double flip. We'll see. Herb, you know what you got lined up for your live Saturday? usually I'll use this Chef Tony grilling grate when I do the pork chops, and I'll preheat it. I just didn't think of it at the time. It also keeps the grease away from the pork chops, so when I flip it, I don't have to kind of clean it up or off or anything like that, but next time. So we'll do the pork chops now, and steak and or chicken tonight. They're nice and defrosted now. Pork chops, these are the nice thin ones. So they cook up really fast, 8 minutes maybe. On the grill, if I do them, it's like 5-6 minutes tops. Might take a little longer in the air fryer this time because I did not use the grilling grate, but in any case, it's always good. It's going to be a long work week. I'm going to end up working a long day on Saturday. And just had a new general contractor come to the house to look into the repairs that last general contractor defaulted and didn't do anything. So air fryer uses little or no oil, like a tablespoon of oil, maybe 2, depending on how much you're cooking. So it cooks like a deep fryer without the oil. So in that sense, oven frying, oven fryings, I could take that 1 or 2 ways. Back way in the day when we used to do cutlets in like a cookie sheet, we used to put like a little bit of oil, like part way or not more than halfway up in the pan, and put the cutlets on top of there, cook them that way. So it was kind of like frying chicken. But now, these days, for many years now, 15 years anyway, I just spray the cookie sheet with either Pam, or I will put a sheet of parchment paper there and just drizzle a little oil on top of the breaded chicken. Hey Janet, how are you? Thanks for joining. Carol, nice to see you again as well. So Chris, I'm not sure if that answers your question. So it's like deep frying, but without the oil. There will be taste differences, no doubt that deep fried food tastes great. Air fried food can taste awesome too, especially chicken wings. Anybody here who's cooked chicken wings will tell you, chicken wings in the air fryer are awesome. I get the whole chicken wing, cut off the tip there, and then I cut them in half to make them smaller and fit better in the air fryer. Rinse them off, a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, salt, pepper, garlic powder, anything else you want to add, just mix that up really good. Stick it in 400 degrees, and depending on the air fryer and how stuffed the pan ends up, or the basket I should say, I've seen it take anywhere from 12 to minutes, 18 minutes or more. But it's undeniably it's good. Okay, Carol. So I had a choice. I could have done pork chops, wings, or steak. I was hoping someone would tell me what to do, but no one to speak up. So I'm cooking the pork chops. So that's like an 8-minute meal, 12 maybe, because I did not preheat the air fryer like I usually do, or use the Tony plate. A lot of the times, if I have a few extra minutes, I'll put this Chef Tony grilling grate. And if you're curious about this, I believe I have a link in the description. It's halfway down. This will keep the pork chops off the bottom. It will allow more air to flow, and all the grease comes off. So when you flip it, you don't have all that grease sitting on top. And it'll cook it in 8 to 10 minutes with these really thin ones. On the grill, I get these thin ones to cook in like 5 to 6 minutes. It's nice. Yeah, pork chops. I gotta stick this off to the side. Someone might ask about that. Who was it? I had taquitos, was it yesterday or the day before? And then Ivy, the Happy Whisk. She gave me a shout out. She goes, I saw Mario making these last week, so I give her a shout out because I'm making them. She, I think she hand rolled them and did them on the charcoal. I was like, it was funny because I had just ate them as well. Again, BJ's were not in the taquitos for quite a while. Yeah, pork chops. You get myself a drink here. Be back in a few seconds. Everyone, if you don't know Kirby's a good guy. Go check out his page after. He does a Saturday morning, usually Saturday morning, I believe, live, titled "Get Your Fat Pants On" or something like that. I think it's a great title. Ooh, roasting. What are we roasting? Is it a chicken? Is it a turkey? Is it roast beef? Yeah, no worries, baby. So some of these cabinet doors. Okay. I'm gonna flip these pork chops. They're just about done. I was so busy talking I wasn't paying enough attention. But another minute or two. Maybe someone could tell me what I had set the timer to, but it looks like they're pretty much done. I think I might have had 8 minutes in there, I could be wrong. Another 3D printing video coming out. I was thinking to myself, did I publish it? It's an update to the one I did for my car last week or earlier this week. I refined the design even more. Instead of taking 10.5, 11 hours to print, it now takes 7.5 hours to print. Reduced material as well, and it just looks cooler. Alright, let's take another look here. I think we're done. I've been using the temperature gauge more often recently, just more out of curiosity, not because I don't know if it's cooked. I never started using a temperature gauge until recently, so I bought it and it was broken, so I had to return it. Yep, we're done here. So let's get you pointed. So the outer two ones are the salt, pepper, and garlic powder, and the middle one is Tony Creole seasoning in the middle, the original. And I always get the question, what's that color underneath there? These are just some Rachel Ray silicone trivets. I have that in the link too if you're curious. The new version of these bottom pans have a silicone rubber stopper here, so these aren't needed anymore, but I don't have that in this pan, and this pan is new because I dropped and broke my old one. So trying to preserve it as best I can. Don't forget to unplug the air fryer, folks. Okay, Carol, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it, as always. Take care. Thank you. Okay. Oh, boy. I'm going to take a salt, pepper, and garlic powder one. Take a bite of that. As soon as it touched my tongue, I could tell it was awesome. That's good. It's almost like wings. They're one of the best things to make. They taste awesome. And Kirby, I gotta do what you said. I gotta get a nice serving plate to do these. I have some up there in the cabinet buried that look like these plates. Just taking a couple of pictures. I don't want anyone to get upset that they didn't get to see this on my page. All right. So that was the salt, pepper, and garlic. Now this is the Tony Creole seasoning. I put a little more on this than usual because even though it's a little spicy, I like the taste. Let's see if you can't get a good look at how not only good this looks, how juicy it is. It's hard to tell on camera, but I can assure you it's all that. Recently, a little random thought segment, I had the Tony Creole on the top shelf, and you can't go wrong either way, Kirby, but air fryer, they cook quick. I said this before, after you cook them, you cook a batch of them, you put them in a bowl, they cool down, or put them in the pan, they cool down, you put them in a bowl, you walk by the kitchen, you grab a little snack and eat them just like that. It's awesome, awesome. I was saying I had the Tony Creole on the top shelf, went to pull something out next to it. The Tony Creole fell on the counter, didn't really spill because the cap was on, but like 5 seconds later I'm sneezing up a storm. Obviously some did get out. Yeah, that's a nicer, thicker piece. It's only about maybe 1/2 inch, 3/4, 5/8, somewhere in there, but I used to buy the thick ones all the time. The thin ones are great because it doesn't fill you as much, and you have room for sides. Also, they cook faster, and they're just as good. And if you're, hungry and you want something done fast, air fryer. I don't want to see it. I want to eat it. Yes, as Dave mentions, thank you, Dave, for reminding me, smash that button. Smash that like button. A lot of the time, you get a lot of interaction from everyone. But I think people forget to press that like button, so I gotta remind you. A few reminders. We'll be doing the drawing next week, so if you haven't already tried to enter the giveaway, I don't have the link in there right now, but go back a couple of weeks or search my name with giveaway. I'm giving away a 16-ounce crock pot and a dash cam. Hopefully we don't have to figure out a way to settle it if we get 2 winners who want the dash cam or the crock pot. I was gonna cook them, and of course, what happens? I didn't have the chopped spinach. I knew that. Then I realized I was missing a whole bunch of other things, so I had to hold off on that, unfortunately. So meatloaf has to hold off until we go shopping again. I was supposed to do it already this week, but are they the disposable ones or the reusable? like to be able to reuse, and actually disposable ones I can reuse because they've been cleaned and fine, but disposable one has a thinner wall. It doesn't take as long for that pan to heat up. I'm Henry VIII. There you go. Yeah, that's what I got. I cooked a cake in these, sprayed them with Pam, baking Pam, I think. And right after they finished, I went like this, they fell right out, and I started reusing them again. Meatloaf. I was in the great debate if I was going to film it live the first time I did it, because a lot could go wrong. But that's the beauty of this. When I do it, I like to share my mistakes so you don't do it, because anybody can make something look great all the way through. But the true heroes will show you where they went wrong. I'd really like to do the meatloaf live. However, I think they're going to take quite a bit of time. And I actually broke out the big video camera yesterday for something. And it was weird getting used to the camera, getting on the tripod. And I forgot all about this. I like the tripod, but it doesn't have wheels. And I remember I have a really nice tripod downstairs, a nice Bogeyman photo. Maybe got it 8-10 years ago. And I remembered I bought wheels for it. So I can bring that thing upstairs, put wheels and just roll it around. I also have a nice weighted tripod or boom. I think the boom is like 12-16 feet. So I could just bring the camera up and over on the boom. When the camera's light enough, there shouldn't be a problem. I ran out of pork chop. See, it's all gone. Now I gotta figure out something else. That was good. As good as it was, I feel like I need something else because it was just pork chop. So, maybe some corn or something. This actually wasn't that bad. 24 minutes from start to finish. I ate it already. I don't know what to say. It's still been nasty. Haven't been able to ride the bike. I want to do a bike broadcast, but it's still 80 and humid out. And it looks like that for the unforeseeable future. Fast cooking, a fast eater. Does money count? No? Yeah, I got some broccoli in there. We always got broccoli, corn, some other stuff in there. Alright, so again, be sure to check out the video if you're looking to win something or like to try to win. That's going to be next week. Don't forget, I also have my new Facebook page, Instagram page up. The links are below in the description. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing. Hit the notification bell so you will know when I put out a new video. And I'll see you on the next one. Thanks a lot. Wow, this video was so short. I feel like I'm missing something. I could have did that as well. Grilled. Bye, Janet. Thanks for stopping in. Oh, I saw something. If you haven't been on my Facebook page, they took like looked like a Pillsbury dough, and they made it into like a cone, like an ice cream cone shape, and put mac and cheese in it, covered with bacon. And I think I'm gonna do that. I'll have to cook the cone probably in the oven, but we'll see what happens. Not everything has to be air fryer, but that seems to be where everybody likes it. Oh, you saw that, Janet? Yeah, that looks pretty good. And it doesn't have to be mac and cheese. I can do like a twice baked potato in there, or mashed potatoes with, butter and bacon and all that goodness in there. What other foods could you do it to? I don't know. The possibilities are awesome, right? So, yes. All right. Hey, once again, I'd like to thank you all for joining me. Check out the links in the description. Check out Kirby's page. And I will see you later. Thank you.